Imagine a jet so fast it breaks the sound barrier over and over again. A jet so secretive, even its existence is shrouded in mystery. What if I told you there's a U.S. aircraft that might outfly any fighter, bomber, or interceptor on the planet, faster than the legendary SR-71 Blackbird and capable of hypersonic speed that would make your head spin? The SR-91 Aurora is said to be the world's fastest jet, yet no one has ever laid eyes on it, officially. But today, we're pulling back the curtain on this classified project to uncover its speed, its purpose, and why the world is racing to catch up. Buckle up, because this is the fastest story in aviation history, and you're in for one wild ride. The U.S. and its stealth secrets. The U.S. is a leader in stealth aircraft technology, with advanced jets like the F-22 Raptor, F-35 Lightning II, and B-2 Spirit bomber. However, beyond these known aircraft, the U.S. has several black programs, highly secretive defense projects, many of which remain hidden from public view. These programs often develop cutting-edge technology under extreme secrecy, sharing details only among a small circle of top officials. It's in this world of hidden military projects that the SR-91 Aurora is rumored to exist, potentially representing the next leap in speed, stealth, and reconnaissance capabilities. America's stealth arsenal. The U.S. has long been at the forefront of stealth technology, developing iconic aircraft like the F-22 Raptor, F-35 Lightning II, and B-2 Spirit bomber. These jets aren't just fast, they're designed to be nearly invisible to radar, allowing them to strike targets and evade detection. While these aircraft are well known, they represent only the surface of U.S. stealth capabilities. Many other aircraft have been built, tested, and quietly hidden from the public eye, used only for specialized missions. Some of these projects are so secret that they never reach mainstream news, staying under wraps within top-level military operations. These hidden planes have unique designs and technology that are years, if not decades, ahead of anything publicly disclosed. The world of black programs. At the heart of U.S. defense secrecy lies what are known as black programs. These ultra-classified projects develop advanced technology in complete secrecy, often without official acknowledgement. The details of black programs are restricted to a few top military and government personnel, sometimes shared only verbally to avoid any paper trail. Within these programs, there are even more classified layers known as special access programs, SAPs, and unacknowledged special access programs, USAPs, where secrecy is at its highest. The SR-91 Aurora is believed to be part of this hidden world, potentially designed as a hypersonic reconnaissance jet capable of speeds beyond Mach 5. Though its existence is still unconfirmed, sightings and rumors suggest it could be the most advanced stealth jet the U.S. has ever developed. The birth of the SR-91 Aurora? An accidental revelation? The story of the SR-91 Aurora begins in the late 1980s, with what appeared to be a small slip in a U.S. defense budget document. Buried deep within the line items was a vague reference to funding for a black aircraft production program named Aurora. This budget item sparked intense speculation because it was linked to an amount much higher than what was needed for any known aircraft. When Aviation Week in Space Technology, a respected aerospace magazine, reported on it, the aviation world took notice. The magazine suggested that Aurora might not just be a single aircraft, but potentially an entire series of hypersonic reconnaissance jets designed to fly at speeds far beyond anything that existed at the time. Many experts believe the SR-91 Aurora was intended to replace the legendary SR-71 Blackbird. The SR-71 was renowned for its ability to fly at over Mach 3 and reach altitudes up to 85,000 feet, making it nearly impossible for enemy defenses to intercept. However, by the 1980s, there was a push to develop even faster and more elusive reconnaissance capabilities. The rumored Aurora would take the high-speed, high-altitude intelligence gathering to the next level, aiming for speeds greater than Mach 5, known as hypersonic flight. If true, the Aurora would be one of the fastest aircraft ever conceived, capable of outrunning any threat it encountered. But why do so many believe that the Aurora is real? Aside from the budget slip, there have been reports of unaccounted funds in the U.S. defense budget. billions of dollars that seem to be directed towards secret projects. Some believe that this missing money has gone into the development and testing of a hypersonic reconnaissance aircraft like the Aurora. Additionally, there have been eyewitness sightings of strange triangular aircraft over both California and the UK, often accompanied by unique contrails, vapor trails left behind by jets, and unexplained sonic booms. These incidents have only fueled speculation that the SR-91 Aurora is more than just a myth. One notable observation occurred when eyewitnesses reported seeing an unknown triangular jet, described as larger than any fighter aircraft, moving at incredible speeds. The contrails it left behind were different from those of any known aircraft, sometimes described as a series of donut-like puffs, leading experts to suggest it could be using a new type of propulsion system, possibly a pulse detonation engine designed for hypersonic travel. The sonic booms heard were often louder and different from those caused by known aircraft, adding more mystery to what exactly was flying overhead. Although the U.S. government has never officially confirmed the existence of the SR-91 Aurora, these rumors, sightings, and unexplained budget allocations have kept the legend alive. Many believe that the Aurora remains one of the most secretive and advanced aircraft projects ever undertaken. A jet that, if real, would be capable of flying at Mach 5+ speeds, gathering intelligence from any corner of the globe, and then disappearing before anyone even knew it was there. Mysterious sightings and eyewitness reports. Chris Gibson, an engineer, reported one of the most famous sightings. While working in the North Sea, he saw a triangle-shaped aircraft refueling from a KC-135 Stratotanker, flanked by F-111 fighter bombers. His sketches and testimony were so detailed that they fueled the idea of a secret black program, one even the British Royal Air Force, RAF, was caught off guard by. Other RAF officials, like Group Captain Tom Eales, reported strange aircraft and unexplained engine noises, unlike anything they had encountered. Then there was the Boscombe Down incident, an emergency landing of an unidentified U.S. aircraft on British soil. The entire area was locked down. The mysterious craft was swiftly covered and removed, and all flights to the base were canceled. What was this aircraft? Some speculate it was connected to Aurora, adding to its mystique. The SR-71 Blackbird, Aurora's predecessor. To understand the rumored SR-91 Aurora, we need to look at the jet that set the standard, the SR-71 Blackbird. Built in the 1960s, it was one of the fastest and most advanced jets ever made. Here's what made it so legendary: incredible speed and altitude. The SR-71 could reach Mach 3, 3 times the speed of sound, and fly at 85,000 feet, far above most aircraft and missiles. This combination made it a nearly unstoppable spy plane that could gather intelligence from the skies, moving so fast that no enemy could catch it. Advanced stealth and engineering. The SR-71's sleek black design wasn't just for looks. It was built to minimize its radar signature and handle extreme heat at high speeds. The titanium body and special fuel, JP7, were crafted to keep the jet cool and efficient, allowing it to soar at record speeds without overheating. Its engines were so powerful that the SR-71 could outrun any missile launched at it. Unmatched intelligence gathering. The Blackbird's job was simple: spy from the sky. With the best cameras, sensors, and radar of its time, it could scan large areas, capture high-resolution images, and provide crucial information during the Cold War. It was so successful that over 4,000 missile launches failed to bring it down, making it the most feared spy jet of its time. Even though the SR-71 remains a legend to this day, many believe that the SR-91 Aurora was designed to take everything that made the Blackbird great and make it even faster, higher, and more stealthy. Aurora's capabilities. Truth or speculation? The Aurora's hypersonic capabilities would make it a game-changer. Traveling at Mach 5 or higher means reaching speeds that make current defense systems nearly useless. While the SR-71 Blackbird could outrun most missiles, the SR-91 Aurora would push that concept even further, achieving altitudes and speeds that would make it virtually impossible to catch or track. If the Aurora exists, it's not just another stealth plane. It's the future of reconnaissance, a craft that could outrun any threat and gather intelligence from anywhere in the world at unmatched speeds. The next step, SR-72, son of Blackbird. While we may not have solid confirmation on the Aurora, the SR-72, sometimes dubbed the son of Blackbird, is another contender in the hypersonic race. Lockheed Martin has been vocal about developing this craft, with capabilities surpassing the SR-71 and potentially even the Aurora. Expected to reach speeds of Mach 6, the SR-72 will be powered by an advanced propulsion system that uses both a turbine engine for low speeds and a ramjet for hypersonic flight. With laser weapon systems, the ability to dodge any defense radar, and an open architecture for future upgrades, the SR-72 will redefine what it means to be a reconnaissance and strike platform. Imagine a jet that not only flies faster than any known aircraft, but also carries lasers to destroy targets mid-flight. That's what the SR-72 is set to bring to the table: the legacy of hypersonic jets. Whether the SR-91 Aurora is fact or myth, its legend has driven the innovation and urgency behind the development of hypersonic aircraft like the SR-72. It was designed to be untouchable, able to outrun missiles and perform secret missions. Yet even these marvels couldn't reach the hypersonic speeds that NASA aims to conquer today. The next step is not just about beating records, it's about reaching entirely new horizons in speed and efficiency. The missing piece: hypersonic speeds. While we've seen aircraft reach impressive speeds, hypersonic flight is the missing piece that can truly change how we experience travel. Hypersonic speed means flying at more than Mach 5. That's over 3,800 miles per hour. To put it in perspective, a flight from Los Angeles to Tokyo could take just a couple of hours instead of half a day. Imagine the possibilities: faster business trips, last-minute vacations to far-off destinations, or even life-saving medical missions across continents. The potential to shrink the world and make every corner of the globe accessible is within our reach. But hypersonic travel isn't just about going fast. It's about efficiency, innovation, and making the impossible possible. And NASA is determined to be the first to achieve this kind of revolutionary speed. Hermeus, redefining air travel. Enter Hermeus, a visionary startup from Atlanta with a daring mission to redefine air travel as we know it. This innovative team is working on a prototype called the Quarter Horse, which is no ordinary jet. It aims to break through the limits of current aviation by traveling at speeds well beyond Mach 5. Unlike any jet that has come before it, the Quarter Horse will be unmanned, cutting-edge, and built to perform at speeds that could make the SR-71 Blackbird look slow. The team at Hermeus isn't just dreaming big, they're making bold moves to develop technologies that can revolutionize air travel. With an aim to cut flight times dramatically and introduce a whole new way of flying, they are setting the stage for the future of hypersonic travel. And they aren't just developing concepts, they're bringing these ideas to life with real-world tests and rapid advancements. The heart of the speed, the Chimera engine. What powers a jet that can reach such mind-blowing speeds? That's where the Chimera engine comes in. This revolutionary engine is the secret weapon behind Hermeus' speed ambitions. It's a hybrid, bringing together the best parts of three different engines: gas turbines for reliability at low speeds, turbojets for faster supersonic travel, and ramjets for when you need to go hypersonic. Imagine having a car that can shift between three different types of engines to perform at its best, no matter what road you're driving on. That's what the Chimera does for flight, adapting to every phase of the journey to ensure optimal speed and efficiency. The name Chimera itself, inspired by a mythical creature that is a mix of different animals, perfectly captures the essence of this multi-talented engine. It's like combining the strengths of different technologies to build a powerhouse capable of taking on the challenges of hypersonic travel. Why hypersonic jets matter. So, why all the excitement about these super fast jets? Well, hypersonic jets aren't just a cool idea. They could transform our world. Imagine getting anywhere on Earth in just a few hours. Businesses could expand like never before. Tourism could reach new heights, and even global emergencies could be addressed more quickly. The implications are enormous, and it's not just about getting from point A to point B faster. It's about changing how we connect, how we explore, and how we live. The speed of hypersonic travel could open up opportunities we've never even dreamed of, from exploring space to making the world more accessible to everyone. Challenges and triumphs of hypersonic travel. Flying faster than ever before sounds thrilling, but it's not without its challenges. Reaching hypersonic speeds means dealing with extreme heat, intense pressure, and ensuring stability throughout the flight. The materials used to build these jets need to be able to withstand temperatures that would melt regular aircraft. And the engines have to perform perfectly, with cooling systems that can handle the heat generated by flying faster than Mach 5. But Hermeus is not backing down. With the quarter-horse prototype, they are testing new materials, unique cooling systems, and advanced designs that will make hypersonic travel not just a dream, but a reality. And they're doing all of this at an incredible pace, achieving in months what traditionally takes years. Every step forward brings us closer to the day when hypersonic travel becomes part of our everyday lives. Looking ahead, the future of travel. Hermeus is not stopping with the quarter-horse. They have their eyes set on something even bigger, the Chimera 2 engine. This upgraded engine will be even more advanced, designed to push the boundaries of speed and efficiency to new heights. With NASA, the U.S. Air Force, and tech investors on board, this ambitious startup is gearing up to transform hypersonic travel from an idea into a standard mode of transport. Imagine a world where crossing oceans takes less time than watching your favorite movie. With continuous testing, development, and support, that vision is becoming more real every day. The future of travel is not just faster, it's closer than you think, and Hermeus is leading the charge. The dawn of hypersonic flight. We're standing on the edge of a new era, one where hypersonic flight isn't just a dream, but a reality that's ready to take off. NASA and Hermeus are pushing the boundaries of what's possible, racing to break speed records and revolutionize the way we think about travel. With technologies like the Chimera engine, they're not just aiming to go fast, they're aiming to change the world. And as they get closer to reaching these unprecedented speeds, we'll all be able to witness the dawn of a new era in aviation. Unlike traditional aircraft carriers that are massive floating fortresses, this flying carrier offers unmatched stealth, mobility, and operational flexibility. It hovers above enemy defenses, deploying swarms of AI-controlled drones that can perform reconnaissance, strike missions, and support roles without the need for human pilots. This airborne marvel can adapt to changing combat scenarios, maneuver quickly, and operate in terrains far beyond the reach of naval carriers, making it a true game-changer. The futuristic technology blurs the lines between science fiction and reality, making this an asset designed to redefine the rules of aerial warfare. With unparalleled speed and the ability to strike almost anywhere in the world, the airborne aircraft carrier represents a leap forward in military aviation, an innovation that could transform battle strategies and defense systems forever. The UFO-like concept makes this carrier almost invisible to radar, allowing it to penetrate hostile airspaces and deploy its fleet without detection. It is not just an aircraft carrier, it's the beginning of a new era in warfare, with the potential to maintain air dominance and peace on a global scale. Stealth and mobility, how the airborne carrier works. The airborne aircraft carrier is designed with unmatched stealth and mobility, taking military operations to new heights. Unlike traditional sea-based carriers, this flying fortress operates above enemy radar, allowing it to move quickly and covertly. It's not bound by oceans or runways, enabling it to position itself in any combat scenario or terrain, far beyond the reach of conventional carriers. The carrier's stealth capabilities make it nearly invisible to enemy defenses, evading radar systems and remaining undetectable as it hovers at high altitudes. Its mobility is another advantage, allowing it to swiftly navigate the skies, deploy drones, and reposition as needed without the logistical limitations of a naval vessel. This airborne carrier acts as a versatile platform that can launch, recover, and coordinate drones for missions like reconnaissance, air support, or targeted strikes. By operating above the battlefield, it can quickly adapt to changing combat situations, providing a strategic advantage and maintaining a constant presence in the air. With its ability to project power anywhere, the airborne carrier not only serves as a deterrent, but also redefines the flexibility and reach of modern warfare, making it a powerful tool for the U.S. Air Force. AI-driven drones, the future fighters. AI-driven drones are revolutionizing the future of aerial combat, transforming the way battles are fought. These unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, are not just remotely piloted, they're equipped with artificial intelligence that enables autonomous decision-making from mission planning to threat assessment. Deployed from airborne carriers, these smart drones can execute complex maneuvers, perform reconnaissance, engage in combat, and support troops, all without the need for direct human control. AI empowers these drones to work in swarms, coordinating attacks and sharing information in real time to outmaneuver adversaries. They can detect, track, and target enemy forces, adapting to dynamic combat environments with precision and speed that far exceed human capabilities. This advanced technology makes them highly effective in hostile scenarios, as they can quickly identify threats, evade detection, and complete missions independently. The airborne carrier acts as a mothership, deploying and recovering these UAVs as needed, allowing for rapid response to any situation. By combining AI with drone technology, the U.S. Air Force is pushing the boundaries of aerial warfare, ensuring that these drones are not just tools but autonomous future fighters capable of shaping the outcome of battles. Historical roots. From floating cities to airborne giants. The concept of airborne carriers has deep historical roots, evolving from massive floating cities of the sea to ambitious airborne giants. A century ago, the first naval aircraft carrier, the USS Langley, transformed naval warfare by carrying and launching planes from its decks. This innovation changed how battles were fought at sea, providing unmatched air support. However, the desire to dominate the skies led to more ambitious projects, the first flying aircraft carriers. In the 1930s, the U.S. Navy experimented with rigid airships like the USS Akron and USS Macon, which were essentially flying zeppelins carrying small biplanes for reconnaissance and defense. These early experiments pushed the limits of technology, with trapeze-like mechanisms allowing planes to be launched and recovered mid-air. While these airships faced challenges and were eventually decommissioned due to accidents and their vulnerability, they marked the beginning of a new vision, having airborne platforms that could project power in ways traditional carriers couldn't. These historical innovations set the stage for the modern airborne carrier concept, now enhanced with AI and advanced tech, where the goal remains the same: achieving dominance in the skies with unmatched flexibility and reach. The C-130, Hercules transformation, modern flying fortress. The C-130 Hercules, originally designed as a transport aircraft, has transformed into a modern flying fortress with remarkable versatility. Known for its rugged build and 4 turboprop engines, the C-130 can take off and land on rough terrains, making it a favorite for military and humanitarian missions worldwide. Over the years, its role has expanded far beyond carrying cargo and troops. It has been adapted into a gunship, search and rescue plane, aerial refueler, and now an airborne carrier. This transformation allows the C-130 to serve as a mothership, capable of deploying and recovering smaller unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, known as microfighters, for a variety of operations including reconnaissance, attack missions, and aerial support. The plane's robust structure and large cargo bay make it an ideal platform for launching these drones mid-air and recapturing them using specialized docking systems. This capability allows the Hercules to extend its reach far beyond traditional battlefields, providing unparalleled support and tactical advantage. The C-130's evolution into an airborne carrier showcases how technology and innovation can repurpose existing aircraft into multifunctional assets for modern warfare, embodying the shift from ground-based carriers to versatile flying fortresses. The challenges and setbacks, learning from the past. Picture this: the early 1930s, and the U.S. Navy is experimenting with massive airships, the USS Akron and USS Macon, flying high above the clouds as the world's first airborne aircraft carriers. These rigid airships carried small fighter planes that could launch and land mid-air, a truly bold and innovative concept. But the skies are unforgiving, and these giants face severe challenges. Trapeze-like mechanisms required pilots to have pinpoint precision, maneuvering their planes to hook onto the carrier. A single error could mean disaster. The USS Akron, for instance, faced deadly accidents, struggling against strong winds and poor weather, eventually leading to its tragic end at sea. Fast forward to today, and these challenges have only grown. Current tests with drone-deploying aircraft like the C-130 Hercules are groundbreaking but have faced their share of setbacks, parachute failures, drone recovery issues, and unexpected crashes. Yet every setback, every hard-learned lesson, brings new insights, driving innovation forward. It's this relentless push against the barriers of what's possible that keeps transforming the dream of an airborne carrier into reality, making each challenge a stepping stone toward the future of aerial dominance. What if? The impact on global military strategy. The development of airborne carriers could drastically alter global military strategy. Unlike traditional naval carriers, these airborne platforms offer rapid mobility, stealth, and the ability to deploy anywhere, bypassing geographical and logistical limitations. They can project power far beyond the reach of sea-based carriers, providing tactical advantages in contested airspaces. The ability to deploy AI-driven drones for reconnaissance, defense, and offensive missions would allow countries to strike quickly and efficiently while minimizing risks to personnel. This shift could redefine aerial combat, as nations would have to adapt to the new realities of airborne carriers dominating the skies and reshaping the balance of global military power. Legacy of giants, the aircraft that could have been. Imagine the possibilities. Aircraft so massive they could fly across continents, carry an entire fleet of fighter jets, and never need to land. Throughout history, bold designs like the nuclear-powered Lockheed CL-201 and the Boeing 747 airborne carrier almost became reality. The Lockheed CL-201, envisioned in the 1950s, would have boasted an astonishing wingspan of over 1,000 feet, more than double any plane of its time, powered by a nuclear reactor, allowing it to stay airborne for over a month without refueling. Boeing had its own vision, proposing a modified 747 as a sky carrier that could house up to 10 microfighters, deploying and recovering them mid-flight. These aircraft that could have been were ambitious, designed to be flying fortresses capable of redefining aerial dominance. Yet the sheer complexity, costs, and the rapid advancement of jet technology halted these projects before they took flight. Still, these designs left a legacy, pushing the boundaries of what's possible, inspiring modern innovations, and laying the groundwork for the airborne carriers of today. Each idea, no matter how grand, set the stage for the future of warfare, proving that the sky is not the limit, only a stepping stone. The USS Gerald R. Ford. The evolution continues. Standing at the cutting edge of naval technology, the USS Gerald R. Ford isn't just the largest aircraft carrier ever built. It represents the evolution of a new era in naval warfare. Imagine a colossal floating fortress over 1,000 feet long, equipped with state-of-the-art radar systems, electromagnetic catapults to launch jets, and two powerful nuclear reactors that allow it to stay at sea for 25 years without refueling. The USS Gerald R. Ford, named after the 38th U.S. president, is not only a feat of engineering, but a symbol of strategic power, capable of housing over 75 advanced aircraft, including the F-35C Lightning II fighter jets. Every inch of this carrier is designed for efficiency, with reduced crew requirements and streamlined operations, setting a new standard for naval carriers worldwide. It seamlessly blends traditional naval strength with modern technology, serving as the bridge between the massive sea-bound carriers of the past and the more advanced airborne concepts of the future. As it sails the oceans, this carrier continues to redefine how battles are fought and won, proving that the evolution of naval dominance is far from over. It's just getting started. The dawn of a new era. As we close this chapter on the future of airborne carriers, one thing is certain. We are witnessing the dawn of a new era in aerial warfare, that will redefine military power as we know it. The leap from sea-bound carriers to futuristic flying fortresses is not just a technological breakthrough, it's a game changer. These airborne giants have the power to dominate the skies, respond faster than ever before, and strike anywhere in the world, transforming how conflicts are approached and resolved. But this is just the beginning. The innovations are far from over, and each development unveils new possibilities for air dominance and global defense. As it sails the seas, it's a constant reminder that the U.S. Navy remains a formidable guardian of global stability. Beyond sheer size, the Ford is a floating fortress with layers of defensive and offensive systems crafted to ensure it can stand against even the most advanced threats. Built with cutting-edge radar systems, self-defense weaponry, and reinforced structural integrity, it's a warship in every sense. But what truly sets it apart is its role as a mobile command center, capable of orchestrating large-scale military operations from any point in the world. The ship's design incorporates advanced countermeasures to detect and neutralize threats long before they reach it. Its presence alone sends a powerful message to adversaries, making it clear that American interests are well protected. In times of conflict, it can serve as the front line of defense and offense. The USS Gerald R Ford isn't just a vessel, it's a beacon of reassurance to allies around the globe. In a world where geopolitical tensions are ever evolving, the presence of such a ship reinforces alliances and stabilizes regions under strain. Allies see this carrier as a sign of U.S. commitment to collective security, a deterrent against potential aggression. Its vast reach allows it to project power anywhere on the globe, from the Pacific to the Atlantic, creating a reassuring presence. For smaller nations reliant on American support, the Ford is more than a ship. It's a promise of protection and solidarity. Wherever it docks, its influence extends far beyond its immediate vicinity. The Ford carries on a proud legacy of American aircraft carriers, stretching back to the monumental naval engagements of World War II. Back then, carriers like the USS Enterprise and USS Yorktown helped turn the tide of war, reshaping the world order. Today, the Ford embodies that same spirit of resilience and strength, yet with technology that those early carriers could hardly dream of. Each new generation of carriers builds upon the last, but the Ford represents a revolutionary leap with innovations designed to face modern-day threats. This continuity reminds adversaries that the U.S. Navy evolves but never falters, remaining a steadfast force for peace. This carrier isn't just about warfare, it's a catalyst for peace, a vessel that commands respect, stability, and restraint. It symbolizes a doctrine where strength is used to deter, not provoke, setting a high standard for responsible military power. The Ford's primary mission is peacekeeping through strength, creating a balance where aggressors are dissuaded, and diplomacy has the room to flourish. For the American people, it represents security. For allies, it's a reassurance. For potential adversaries, it's a clear signal of deterrence. In every port it visits, it leaves a legacy of American resolve, embodying a strategic vision for global peace and security. The technology behind the Ford-class carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, is packed with cutting-edge technology that gives it an unparalleled advantage over previous aircraft carriers. One of its most revolutionary features is the Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, EMALS, which replaces the traditional steam catapults. This system enables the Ford to launch aircraft with much greater efficiency, lessening stress on both the ship and the planes. EMALS technology is faster, smoother, and allows for higher sortie rates, making it a game-changer for operational readiness. With this system, the Ford can launch heavier and more varied aircraft, including drones. EMALS not only saves time but conserves energy, redefining carrier operations. Beneath its decks, the Ford is powered by two A-1B nuclear reactors, generating a staggering 700 megawatts of thermal power. This powerhouse allows the carrier to remain at sea for decades without refueling, a capability unmatched by any other ship. These reactors provide 25% more power than the reactors on the Nimitz-class carriers. Yet they require significantly less maintenance. This increase in power enables the Ford to support a range of advanced systems without compromising performance. These reactors make it self-sufficient, allowing it to operate independently in contested regions without relying on supply chains. For a carrier, endurance is key, and the Ford's nuclear reactors give it staying power like no other. To accommodate and manage its massive air wing, the Ford is equipped with state-of-the-art advanced weapons elevators, AWE. These elevators can move munitions rapidly from storage to the flight deck, ensuring quick turnarounds for combat sorties. With the strategic placement of 11 elevators, the Ford can arm aircraft at a pace unimaginable in older carriers, reducing reload times from hours to mere minutes. This innovation significantly boosts the Ford's combat efficiency, especially during high-intensity operations. By enhancing weapon accessibility, the Ford can maintain a steady flow of aircraft without interruption. These elevators highlight a design focused on maximizing combat readiness and operational fluidity. The Ford's sensors and defense systems are equally impressive, with the latest dual-band radar providing unmatched detection capabilities. Developed initially for the Zumwalt-class destroyers, this radar offers superior tracking and targeting of both aerial and surface threats. This dual-band radar system allows the Ford to monitor the skies and sea for potential dangers simultaneously, increasing its defensive reach. Although the subsequent carriers in the class will transition to a more cost-effective system, the Ford stands as a showcase of radar innovation. Its advanced radar enables quick threat assessment and enhances the carrier's self-defense, making it well-prepared for modern warfare's complexities. Supporting these advanced systems is a smart integration of automation, which reduces the crew required to operate the ship by nearly 600 people compared to previous classes. From the energy-efficient lighting to automated maintenance systems, every aspect of the Ford is designed with efficiency in mind. These automation features lower operational costs and streamline workflows, allowing the crew to focus on critical tasks during combat. Automation not only makes operations smoother, but also enhances safety and reduces human error in complex tasks. This leaner, more effective design allows the Ford to operate at full capacity without the traditional logistical burden, a leap toward the future of naval engineering. China's Fujian, a rising naval threat. China's Type 003 Fujian carrier marks a new era in naval capabilities, symbolizing the nation's ambitions to challenge the U.S. on the high seas. This colossal vessel, equipped with electromagnetic catapults similar to those on the Ford, showcases China's technological advancements. The Fujian is China's largest and most advanced carrier, signaling a serious commitment to power projection beyond its shores. Its development underscores China's desire to become a dominant maritime force. As it begins sea trials, the Fujian is already drawing global attention. For China, it's not just a carrier, but a stepping stone toward asserting control over critical regions, including the South China Sea. One of the Fujian's standout features is its CATBAR, Catapult-Assisted Takeoff Barrier Arrested Recovery launch system, a technology previously exclusive to the U.S. This system enables China to launch heavier and more diverse aircraft, including early warning and control planes. While the Ford system relies on nuclear power, the Fujian is conventionally powered, limiting its endurance but not its operational scope. China's choice to equip the Fujian with CATBAR reveals a strategic focus on extending its military reach. The Fujian's presence alone alters the power dynamics in Asia, presenting a serious challenge to neighboring countries and U.S. allies. Yet the Fujian is not without limitations. Its reliance on conventional power sources means it requires frequent refueling, which can be a logistical challenge during prolonged missions. In contrast to the Ford's nuclear-powered longevity, the Fujian's operations are constrained by its energy requirements. However, China has countered this by creating a robust support system in the form of supply vessels and ports throughout the Indo-Pacific. This limitation doesn't lessen the Fujian's strategic importance, but it does impact its ability to operate independently in distant waters. For now, it serves as a formidable regional power, though it faces hurdles in matching the Ford's global reach. The Fujian is also equipped to launch the KJ-600 Airborne early warning aircraft, which resembles the U.S. Navy's E-2D Hawkeye. This capability allows the Fujian to monitor vast areas, detect enemy movements, and direct its fleet with enhanced precision. Having such surveillance power grants China a significant advantage in command and control over its surrounding waters. With this radar-equipped aircraft, the Fujian can manage a complex battle environment, controlling airspace and sea space effectively. This development is a clear indication that China is preparing to operate autonomously, far from its mainland, with the ability to challenge adversaries' naval strategies. China's Fujian carrier represents a formidable step forward, yet it still trails behind the Ford in terms of sheer power and capability. Although the Fujian can carry dozens of advanced fighters and surveillance planes, it lacks the full capacity and endurance of the Ford. Nonetheless, the Fujian's emergence signals a shift, showing that China's Navy is steadily progressing towards matching the technological sophistication of its U.S. counterparts. For the first time, the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific is under reconsideration. With its growing carrier fleet, China could soon possess the reach and influence to reshape regional dynamics, a development that the U.S. and its allies are closely monitoring. Defense and combat capabilities. The USS Gerald R. Ford's defense capabilities are unmatched, designed to withstand threats from missiles, aircraft, and even underwater attacks. Equipped with the latest dual-band radar, the Ford can detect potential dangers across vast distances, allowing it to respond before threats get too close. This radar system provides a real-time view of the surrounding air and sea space, giving the Ford a decisive edge in awareness and reaction time. By combining these radar advancements with automated defensive measures, the Ford is well prepared to handle multiple threats simultaneously. This layered defense strategy ensures the carrier can safeguard itself and its fleet, even in the most hostile environments. For added protection, the Ford is equipped with close-in weapon systems, CIWS, and CRAM missile systems, providing a last line of defense against incoming missiles or enemy aircraft. These systems automatically track and intercept threats, creating a shield around the carrier. The CRAM missiles are especially effective against high-speed targets, making them crucial in countering hypersonic missiles. These defensive measures ensure that the Ford isn't just powerful, but also resilient, able to defend itself and its air wing from advanced threats. With these countermeasures, the Ford maintains a robust defensive perimeter, securing its position even in contested waters. However, China's DF-21D carrier-killer missile presents a unique challenge, capable of reaching the Ford even from the safety of China's coastline. This hypersonic missile can travel at speeds up to Mach 10, making it difficult to intercept. It's designed to enter low Earth orbit before releasing a glide vehicle that hones in on its target with pinpoint accuracy. For the Ford, this represents a serious risk, as current U.S. defenses are not fully equipped to counter such high-speed threats. The DF-21D missile has created a new dynamic in naval warfare, where carriers must adapt to avoid these no-go zones. In response, the Ford's defense strategy now includes integrated aerial and naval responses involving the broader carrier strike group. Accompanied by destroyers, submarines, and surveillance aircraft, the Ford relies on its fleet to intercept or neutralize potential missile threats. These vessels provide layered protection, creating a multi-dimensional defense that extends far beyond the carrier itself. This cooperative defense approach maximizes the strike group's resilience, allowing each unit to play a role in countering threats. Together, they form an interconnected shield around the Ford, with the carrier as the central command hub orchestrating every move. Additionally, the Ford's air wing plays a crucial role in its defensive strategy, capable of intercepting incoming threats before they reach the carrier. Equipped with advanced FA-18EF Super Hornets and surveillance drones, the air wing provides an extra layer of security. These aircraft can launch preemptive strikes, engage enemy fighters, and conduct reconnaissance missions to detect threats early. This gives the Ford a proactive stance in combat scenarios, where it can launch and recover aircraft quickly thanks to its email system. By combining these aerial and naval capabilities, the Ford remains a powerful force, ready to confront any adversary. Geopolitical implications. The USS Gerald R. Ford and China's Fujian symbolize more than just technological progress. They reflect a shifting power dynamic in the Indo-Pacific region. As China builds its naval strength, the U.S. faces a complex challenge in maintaining its influence over these crucial waters. The presence of these carriers intensifies competition, with both nations seeking dominance in regions like the South China Sea and the Pacific. Each new carrier launch signals not just military growth, but a statement of geopolitical intent. The Ford's deployment in these contested areas sends a clear message to U.S. allies and adversaries alike. America is committed to defending its strategic interests. China's Type 003 Fujian has transformed regional security as its capabilities allow China to project power far from its coastline. This shift affects neighboring countries, such as Japan, the Philippines, and Vietnam, which rely on U.S. support to counterbalance China's expanding influence. The Fujian's presence has prompted U.S. allies to strengthen their defense strategies, with some increasing naval budgets and forming new alliances. The Ford therefore plays a dual role. It deters China while reassuring allies that the U.S. stands firmly behind them. This balancing act is essential in maintaining stability and preventing China from unilaterally redefining territorial boundaries. The competition between these carriers also influences global trade, as the Indo-Pacific holds some of the world's busiest shipping lanes. China's ability to control these waters could disrupt vital supply chains, affecting economies worldwide. The Ford's presence is intended to ensure that these routes remain open, underscoring the U.S. commitment to free navigation. For countries dependent on these trade routes, the Ford represents security and stability in an increasingly uncertain world. The U.S. Navy's goal is to prevent any one nation from dominating the region, ensuring that commerce and communication remain uninterrupted across these international waters. The growing carrier race extends beyond the U.S. and China, as other countries observe this buildup and consider enhancing their own military capabilities. Nations like India and Japan are exploring ways to bolster their naval presence in response to China's expanding fleet. This carrier competition has sparked a regional arms race, where alliances and defense strategies are evolving rapidly. As the Ford continues its patrols, it not only strengthens U.S. power, but also encourages allies to modernize their fleets. This new era of naval buildup brings both opportunities for collaboration and risks of escalation. As countries navigate the shifting landscape of maritime security, ultimately the Gerald R. Ford and Fujian represent two competing visions for the future of naval power. For the U.S., carriers like the Ford are meant to uphold a rules-based order, protecting international waters for all. For China, the Fujian is a tool to secure influence and assert regional dominance. This clash of ideologies adds a layer of complexity to each deployment, as every exercise or mission takes on political meaning. The Ford's mission goes beyond deterrence. It's a statement of American values in a world where those values are increasingly contested. As these supercarriers continue to circle the globe, their journeys reflect a broader struggle for control, stability, and peace in a rapidly changing world. Strategic reach and global influence. The true power of supercarriers like the USS Gerald R. Ford lies in their unmatched strategic reach, allowing them to operate far from U.S. shores and project American influence globally. This capability isn't just about military might. It's about the ability to respond rapidly to emerging threats, from humanitarian crises to high-stakes military operations. The Ford can arrive on any coastline, ready to support allies or deter adversaries without relying on nearby bases. This operational independence transforms the Ford into a floating diplomatic tool, a reminder that the U.S. is prepared to defend its interests anytime, anywhere. The strategic reach of the Ford is amplified by its air wing, which acts as a versatile extension of U.S. power. With a fleet of advanced aircraft, the carrier can conduct air patrols, reconnaissance, and offensive missions thousands of miles from home. This air capability enables the U.S. to monitor conflict zones, deliver precise strikes, and gather critical intelligence without the need for ground bases. For allies, this is a promise of swift support in times of need. For potential adversaries, it's a deterrent, an unmistakable message that U.S. influence is never far away, even in contested regions. However, supercarriers like the Ford also provide a unique advantage in promoting peace and stability. By establishing a presence in conflict-prone areas, carriers deter aggressive actions before they start, creating a buffer that encourages diplomatic solutions. The Ford's presence can help de-escalate tensions, serving as a platform for peaceful negotiations. Its strategic reach makes it possible to prevent crises from spiraling out of control, reinforcing a stability that smaller naval assets simply cannot offer. In this way, the Ford is both a shield and a bridge, connecting nations through strength. China's Fujian, although powerful, lacks the Ford's extensive operational range due to its conventional power source. While the Fujian can operate effectively within the Indo-Pacific, its influence is limited by its need for frequent refueling. This contrast in reach highlights the enduring value of the Ford's nuclear-powered independence. For China, this limitation is an obstacle to its global ambitions, as it must rely on nearby bases or supply ships to sustain the Fujian's presence. The Ford's ability to remain deployed for extended periods without support showcases a level of operational freedom that few other vessels can match. As the Ford and Fujian continue their respective deployments, their impact will resonate far beyond the seas. These carriers shape alliances, shift power balances, and influence global policy simply by their presence. For the U.S., the Ford's strategic reach ensures a proactive role in maintaining the current world order, protecting regions from falling under unilateral control. For China, the Fujian is a first step toward countering that reach, aiming to establish a regional presence. This struggle for global influence, where carriers play a crucial role, will define the future of international relations in a world where power must constantly be projected and preserved. What truly shocked experts and rivals alike is the combination of advanced AI targeting systems, enhanced durability, and longer-range capabilities. The A-10 was already famous for its toughness, able to fly back to base after taking serious damage. But now the 2025 Super A-10 can lock onto targets faster and more accurately, thanks to its new AI-assisted systems. It can also fire precision-guided missiles from farther away, making it a nightmare for enemy forces. These updates have transformed the A-10 into a next-gen war machine, and its unexpected comeback has left the military world buzzing with excitement and disbelief. The 2025 upgrade also proves that old warplanes can evolve with the times. By combining the A-10's legendary toughness with cutting-edge technology, the U.S. military has created an aircraft that fills a crucial gap in today's combat scenarios. While sleek, stealthy jets like the F-35 are impressive, the A-10's ability to fly low and slow, absorb damage, and obliterate ground targets is unmatched. No one expected this plane, designed over 40 years ago, to come back with such force, and that's why the 2025 Super A-10 has left both allies and enemies completely shocked. The game-changing upgrades of the 2025 Super A-10. The 2025 Super A-10 isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete transformation. The first and most game-changing upgrade is the integration of AI-powered targeting systems. This new technology allows the A-10 to lock onto enemy targets with unmatched speed and precision, reducing the pilot's workload and increasing combat effectiveness. Imagine a jet that can track and engage targets faster than the human eye can blink. This is exactly what the new AI systems deliver. The smart targeting tech enables the A-10 to take out multiple enemies with pinpoint accuracy, making it far more lethal on the battlefield. Another major enhancement is the next-gen armor that gives the 2025 A-10 even more resilience in combat. The A-10 was already known for its toughness, but now with advanced composite materials, it can withstand even more hits from ground fire and anti-aircraft weapons. This makes it almost impossible to bring down, even in the most hostile environments. On top of that, the aircraft's engines and key systems have been reinforced to ensure it can keep flying and supporting troops even after taking substantial damage. This upgrade ensures that the A-10 remains one of the hardest planes to shoot down, giving it a serious edge over modern threats. But the upgrades don't stop there. The 2025 A-10 also comes equipped with longer-range precision missiles like the AGM-65 Maverick, allowing it to strike targets from further away while staying out of danger. This is a huge leap forward, as the A-10 can now deliver its devastating firepower without having to get close to enemy defenses. In addition, the jet now boasts night vision capabilities and enhanced communication systems, making it a powerful force in both day and nighttime operations. These upgrades ensure that the A-10 can handle the complex demands of modern warfare while continuing to do what it does best: destroy enemy forces and protect ground troops. The A-10 versus modern fighter jets. Can it compete? At first glance, it might seem like the A-10 Warthog, a plane introduced in the 1970s, has no chance against today's modern fighter jets like the F-35 or F-22. These newer jets are faster, stealthier, and packed with cutting-edge technology designed for air superiority and complex multi-role missions. However, the A-10 wasn't built for high-speed dogfighting or evading radar detection. Its mission has always been very different. It's designed to provide close air support to ground troops by destroying tanks, armored vehicles, and enemy positions. While it may lack the high-tech stealth capabilities of modern jets, the A-10 continues to be the best at what it was built to do: dominate ground battles. One of the key differences between the A-10 and modern jets, like the F-35, is that the A-10 is built to fly low and slow, staying close to the ground to provide precise support to troops. In contrast, jets like the F-35 and F-22 excel at high-altitude missions and air-to-air combat but aren't equipped to deliver the same level of sustained firepower in a ground support role. The A-10's GAU-8 Avenger 30mm cannon is its secret weapon, allowing it to unleash devastating firepower on enemy tanks and fortifications. No other jet, not even the F-35, has a comparable weapon system for ground attack missions, making the A-10 uniquely suited for close combat scenarios. In addition to its firepower, the A-10's durability sets it apart from modern jets. The A-10 is famous for being able to take massive amounts of damage and still complete its mission. Its titanium armor, often referred to as the bathtub, protects the pilot and critical systems, allowing it to survive direct hits from ground-based weaponry. Many modern jets built for stealth and speed lack the heavy armor that makes the A-10 so resilient in combat. The A-10's ability to keep flying even after losing parts of its wings, engines, or tail makes it exceptionally tough and perfectly suited for missions in dangerous combat zones, where taking hits is inevitable. Modern jets like the F-35 are loaded with advanced electronics and stealth technology, which makes them incredibly effective at avoiding detection and striking from afar. But this also means they are much more expensive to build and maintain. The A-10 Warthog, by comparison, is relatively inexpensive and easy to maintain, which is a major advantage when considering long-term operational costs. The A-10's simple, rugged design makes it perfect for operating in harsh conditions, including from makeshift airstrips near the front lines. This flexibility and cost-effectiveness make the A-10 a smart choice for sustained ground operations, where other jets might be too expensive or difficult to deploy. Despite the A-10's slower speed and lack of stealth, its 2025 upgrades have ensured that it remains relevant in modern warfare. The addition of AI-powered targeting systems, night vision capabilities, and longer-range precision missiles means the A-10 can now engage enemies with greater accuracy and efficiency than ever before. These upgrades allow the A-10 to continue competing with modern jets in terms of battlefield effectiveness, even if it wasn't designed for the same missions as the F-35 or F-22. The A-10's ability to adapt and evolve has made it clear that it can still play a vital role in future conflicts. In the end, it's not a matter of whether the A-10 can compete with modern jets in a traditional sense. It's about how well the A-10 continues to excel in its specialized role. While jets like the F-35 dominate the skies, the A-10 dominates the battlefield below. Its ruggedness, firepower, and focus on ground support missions make it a unique and irreplaceable asset. With the 2025 upgrades, the A-10 has proven that it can still compete where it matters most, providing unmatched close air support for ground troops and helping to secure victory in even the toughest combat scenarios. The A-10's incredible combat history. The A-10 Warthog has built a legendary reputation over decades of service, earning its status as one of the most effective and durable ground attack aircraft in history. Since its introduction in the 1970s, the A-10 has been a frontline warrior, seeing action in some of the most intense combat zones in modern history. One of its most iconic moments came during Operation Desert Storm in the early 1990s, where the A-10 single-handedly destroyed over 900 Iraqi tanks, 2,000 other military vehicles, and 1,200 artillery pieces. Its deadly accuracy and ability to stay in the fight even after taking heavy damage made it a key player in the victory. But the A-10 didn't stop there. It continued to serve with distinction in Afghanistan, Iraq, and other conflicts where its close air support was vital to protecting ground troops. Pilots and soldiers alike have praised the A-10 for its ability to fly low and slow, providing critical firepower where it's needed most. In Afghanistan, the A-10 was instrumental in counterinsurgency operations, offering precision strikes and clearing out enemy forces hiding in mountainous terrain. Its ability to absorb damage, even from small arms fire and surface-to-air missiles, has saved countless lives, earning it a fierce reputation as a flying tank. One of the most remarkable aspects of the A-10's combat history is its resilience. In multiple instances, the A-10 has returned to base after sustaining heavy damage that would have grounded other aircraft. For example, during the Iraq invasion in 2003, an A-10 was hit by enemy fire, losing one engine and its hydraulic system. Yet the pilot still managed to fly it back safely using manual controls. These stories of survival and success in combat have cemented the A-10's place in military history, and now, with the 2025 Super A-10 upgrade, this legendary aircraft is ready to continue its impressive legacy on the battlefield for years to come. The A-10's legacy is not just about the enemy vehicles it has destroyed, but also the countless lives it has saved through its close air support. Ground troops have depended on the A-10 to deliver precision strikes when facing overwhelming enemy forces, and its ability to fly even after taking heavy damage has made it a lifeline in combat. In numerous operations, the A-10 has acted as both a weapon of destruction and a shield for ground forces, using its firepower to hold back enemy advances and create safe escape routes. Its ability to fly low and slow, hitting precise targets, makes it a vital tool for ground-based operations. Real-world impact: how the A-10 will dominate modern warfare. The 2025 Super A-10 Warthog isn't just a relic from the past. It's been upgraded to tackle the challenges of modern warfare. In today's combat scenarios, precision, durability, and adaptability are key, and that's exactly where the A-10 shines. With its new AI-assisted targeting systems, the A-10 can now lock onto multiple targets faster and with greater accuracy than ever before. This makes it a perfect weapon for taking out heavily armored vehicles and ground targets in complex, high-threat environments. Whether it's supporting troops in urban warfare or operating in rugged terrain, the A-10 is ready to dominate the battlefield with its lethal firepower. One of the A-10's biggest strengths is its ability to fly low and slow, providing precise support for ground forces in situations where other jets can't. Modern fighter jets like the F-35 are excellent for high-altitude missions, but when soldiers need close air support on the front lines, the A-10's ability to withstand enemy fire while delivering devastating strikes is unmatched. The new armor upgrades make it even harder to take down, ensuring it can continue its mission in hostile airspace. And with the addition of long-range missiles and night vision capabilities, the 2025 A-10 is more versatile than ever, ready to engage threats in both daytime and nighttime operations. The real-world impact of the 2025 Super A-10 is undeniable. It's a critical asset in missions where precision and close air support are needed. Its ability to hit targets from a distance without exposing itself to enemy fire is a game-changer, making it an essential tool in both counterinsurgency operations and large-scale conflicts. The A-10's enhanced communication systems also allow it to coordinate better with ground forces, increasing its effectiveness in fast-moving, complex battle environments. With these upgrades, the A-10 will remain a dominant force in modern warfare, providing a level of support and firepower that few other aircraft can match. Why the A-10 Warthog won't be retired. Anytime soon, the A-10 Warthog, also known as the tank killer, has proven itself time and again as one of the most valuable aircraft in the U.S. military's arsenal. For years, there has been debate about whether it should be retired in favor of newer jets like the F-35. However, despite these discussions, the A-10 keeps proving its worth in real combat situations. The simple truth is that no other aircraft can do what the A-10 does when it comes to close air support. Its ability to fly low, absorb damage, and deliver devastating firepower to ground targets makes it indispensable in modern warfare, which is why the U.S. military has committed to keeping the A-10 in service well into the 2030s. One of the main reasons the A-10 won't be retired soon is its cost effectiveness. Compared to newer, more advanced jets like the F-35, The A-10 is much cheaper to operate and maintain. This makes it an attractive option for the military, especially when budgets are tight. The 2025 Super A-10 upgrade has also extended the aircraft's lifespan significantly, making it more capable of handling the challenges of modern warfare. With these upgrades, the A-10 can now operate with the same precision and efficiency as newer jets, but at a fraction of the cost. Another key reason the A-10 is here to stay is its unique role in ground support missions. The A-10 is specifically designed to provide close air support to troops on the ground, which is something that high-tech jets like the F-35 are not built for. While the F-35 excels in air-to-air combat and stealth missions, it lacks the durability and firepower needed for close air support. The A-10's 30mm GAU-8 Avenger cannon and ability to carry massive amounts of ordnance make it the perfect aircraft for taking out tanks, armored vehicles, and enemy strongholds. The A-10's toughness is another reason it's not going anywhere soon. This aircraft is built to survive direct hits and keep flying, something that few other jets can claim. The A-10 has a reputation for taking damage and still making it back to base, thanks to its reinforced armor and smart design. With the new 2025 armor upgrades, the A-10 is now even harder to take down, making it an even more formidable force on the battlefield. This resilience is crucial in modern combat scenarios where ground fire and enemy defenses are constant threats. Moreover, the A-10's simplicity is one of its greatest strengths. It's designed to operate from rough airstrips and requires less complex maintenance compared to newer jets. This makes it incredibly versatile, as it can be deployed in a wide range of environments, from rugged terrain to makeshift airfields near the front lines. The easy maintenance also means that the A-10 can stay operational for longer periods with minimal downtime, ensuring it's always ready to support troops when needed. This level of reliability is another reason the military continues to invest in the A-10. Finally, the global threats we face today demand an aircraft like the A-10. While advanced jets like the F-35 are essential for air superiority and stealth operations, the A-10 Warthog's role in counterinsurgency missions, close air support, and precision strikes is irreplaceable. The military recognizes that the A-10 plays a crucial part in modern warfare, which is why it will remain a key asset for years to come. With the 2025 upgrades and its proven combat record, the A-10 Warthog won't be retired anytime soon. It's simply too valuable, too tough, and too effective to be replaced. The future of the A-10 Warthog. The future of the A-10 Warthog looks brighter than ever, especially with the 2025 Super A-10 upgrades that have breathed new life into this legendary aircraft. Initially, many thought the A-10 was nearing the end of its service life, with plans to retire it in favor of newer jets like the F-35. However, with its recent advancements in AI targeting, enhanced armor, and precision weaponry, the A-10 has proven it can still compete on modern battlefields. These upgrades ensure that the Warthog remains an essential asset for close air support, making it a valuable tool for the U.S. military in both large-scale conflicts and counterinsurgency operations. One of the key factors ensuring the A-10's future is its adaptability. The 2025 upgrades have shown that the A-10 can continue to evolve with new technology, keeping it relevant even as warfare changes. With improved communication systems, night vision capabilities, and long-range strike options, the A-10 is now more versatile than ever. It's not just about brute force anymore. This aircraft has become smarter, more precise, and more efficient. As technology continues to advance, we can expect further upgrades that will keep the A-10 at the forefront of ground attack missions for years to come. The A-10's role in future conflicts will likely expand as global threats continue to evolve. While high-tech jets like the F-35 handle air superiority and stealth missions, the A-10's ability to fly low and slow and deliver overwhelming firepower makes it indispensable in ground support missions. It will remain a key player in battles where precision strikes and close air support are needed to protect troops and destroy enemy positions. Its ruggedness and ease of maintenance ensure that it can be deployed in harsh environments and dangerous combat zones, giving it a unique advantage over more delicate and expensive aircraft. Looking ahead, the A-10 Warthog will continue to be a crucial asset in the U.S. military's arsenal, with the potential for further upgrades that extend its service life even beyond the 2030s. The Pentagon has already shown its commitment to the A-10 by investing in new wings and advanced systems, ensuring it remains a relevant and powerful tool for future operations. As the world's conflicts change, the A-10's proven ability to adapt and its irreplaceable role in close air support mean that this legendary aircraft isn't going anywhere anytime soon. The future of the A-10 Warthog is one of continued evolution, dominance, and mission success. The A-10 Warthog proves that even legends can evolve, and this is just one example of the incredible military tech we explore on this channel. If you're fascinated by fighter jets and the latest innovations in modern warfare, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Ready for more mind-blowing insights? Click on the next video and dive deeper into the world of powerful aircraft and cutting-edge tech. You don't want to miss what's coming next.